What's up, you lovely people? Here we are in my trade on a Wednesday. We're about to hit the TP. I haven't even got my mic holder, so I'm just gonna hold it in my hands. It was a fairly easy trade. We just sort of came like super close to the stop loss over there, but that's all right. Obviously, no sweat. There's TP over there. And that's me done for the day. I will break this down later in a separate part. I'll just join the two bits together, but that's me done for the day. Yo, what's good? Is me, Candles editor. I lied, it's Candles. Probably didn't recognize it because of the sunglasses.
Gotcha, bitch.
Right, let's get to it. I said I was gonna make a breakdown later on, and I did. So yeah, we're gonna start off the range from 9:30 until 9:45. That shows over here, and I had a question from a student, and I'm going to quickly break that one down. Uh, he entered a short over here, and let me tell him why it's not valid, because at 9:43 we'd already tagged into equilibrium, so we sort of need to reset the EQ by basically expanding the range again. And you can see that we do that over here with these giant ass Diddy candles, and they came in literally like a split seconds.
What did he say?
So glad I didn't have any contracts waiting. Um, and expanded the range. And then when we start to come back into the range over here, we tap it right here. And we obviously did the contract sizing trick. It was exactly 8 contracts. It was a perfect stop loss of 250. And the target was like, I think it's like 420 or something, 430 maybe, I don't know. But we made a decent profit off of it. We came so close to the stop loss after we tagged in. I was absolutely terrified, but obviously you got to sort of hold for your position regardless of how it looks, because the biggest amount of losses come from like trade management. The myth that's that you're gonna have the devil talking in your ear and telling you to close that shit.
Candles, full port that bitch. No. Fuck off.
And like, oh no, it's gonna hit stop loss and quick, it's pull back like a few ticks so I can save myself 100 euros by closing it over here. Please don't do that. Like, if you've got a model and you know that your model works, please just stick to the rules. Don't manage your trades. Don't break even anything. Just leave it to run. Please leave it to run. Like, regardless of it, if it hits stop loss or if it hits take profit, when you start break evening and trade managing, you completely throw your statistics completely out the window, and it messes up the overall process of things. So yeah, I held that all the way. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles in order to hit the TP fully. And then you see that after we hit the TP, we didn't actually take the high. This is why we target the 90% or 80% if you're counting it from the equilibrium. This is why we target the 80% as alternative to the 100%, which would be the very top, because I have done so much study on it that I know for a fact that 90% is a more accurate target. However, you will actually make the exact same amount of money in overall by targeting the very top, and I'll tell you why right now. So basically, it doesn't really matter what the R of your trade is so long as you know the direction that price is moving to. So if you get the direction correct, like let's say 70% of the time or so, it doesn't matter what R you're getting. If you consistently use the same R, so whether it be 2R, 4R, 5R, overall you're going to make approximately the same profits. Obviously, the higher ratio that you go, you're going to get a slightly lower win rate, but it evens out by that small part that you make extra. So if I was targeting 2.5, obviously I would have a slightly lower win rate, but overall it does make almost the exact profit if you go into the long run. And you can test this on your own trades as well. Obviously, I know a lot of people like to use different R's for different days, but that seriously varies your statistics. So this is why I like it so sort of mechanical, because I can't really step outside of the borderlines. So yeah, after we hit the TP, we collapsed straight to the stop loss, and we actually hit the stop loss to the tick.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
And then came back. So this is super textbook. It could not be any more textbook than this. You had the close stop loss that held, you had the perfect TP that tagged it exactly, and the dump after the TP. It could not have been better. It was literally dot for dot exactly how I wanted it. We made about 420, 430 euros off this, something like that. The stop loss was also the perfect stop loss. We had like 250 exactly. We obviously, whatever happens afterwards, we don't really care because that's none of our business. After 410, after 1010, it's none of our business whatsoever. We stop trading from there. You can hold positions through there, but obviously you can't take any new positions after 410 regardless of how good they look. The probability drops off really heavily. Please trust me, I have tested it over hundreds and hundreds of days. The probability drops off super heavy past the 10-10 mark. So I would just keep it to 10-10 with your positions. I wouldn't just have faith in me, man. Like if I say so, it is so. Right. If you have any questions about this, or you're interested in learning the strategy, or you have any recommendations for future videos and things, please do drop them in the comments. I'm sorry I didn't post on the last 8 days. It's because it has been 6 skip days. All the way, I believe it's from like Tuesday last week. It has just been skip, 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 skip every single day. There's been no retracement to equilibrium. There's been absolutely nothing to take whatsoever. So obviously I'm not going to post a skip there. I'm not going to waste your time with that. We're just talking about like, oh look, there's nothing. Yo, what's good? It's candles. So today we have nothing. That's the end of the video. Candles out. There's no point posting that, is there? So yeah, we got this. That's that. Obviously, nothing much to really say. If you do have future questions about my experience in the markets, or you have maybe needing some advice for your own strategies, I would be more than happy to help because I get the direction right about 72% of the time, and the direction is sort of all that really matters in the market. As long as you have the right direction, regardless of art, you're going to be doing okay. So yeah, that's me. Candles out, and you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in the next one.